Screen now, you're going to see the past maps created by Treyarch for the Call of Duty franchise. There's a total of 176 past maps. Iconic maps including Nuketown, Summit, Jungle and Slums, all extremely popular maps. But all these maps have a potential to return this year in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. I'm going to break down this list for you and show you what maps are the most likely to return, as well as reveal to you some leaks we have seen online. Please use the comment section down below to let me know what you think, what maps should be returning and what ones definitely should not be. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. My name is Gare. Let's get right into the video. Hashtag subscribe for more. Subscribe. So we've had teaser trailers and a reveal now. We've also had a huge amount of leaks. In this video, I'm going to use all this information to gather the best list of maps that have the highest chance of returning. Starting with Summit. Summit is not a leaked map. It's actually confirmed by Treyarch. All the biggest YouTubers have received a projector with slides in. These slides led them to Summit. With information like this, we can cull a lot of maps in this huge list. Let's get rid of the oldest maps in here. We know they're not relevant. They're set 50 years before this game even is set. There's maps in the future as well. Those maps can go. We've also got bizarre maps that do not fit the theme in any way. We've got maps on this list that are in the sky. I mean, the realism from Modern Warfare cannot be ignored. Its popularity, it has to be taken into consideration. This game is very likely to stick to realism once again. We know it's boots on the ground. The maps in Black Ops 3 are designed for you to fly and jump and run along the walls. Sadly, those maps will either be completely removed or completely redesigned. I'm about to shorten this list down to just 24 maps, and I'm going to show you that right now. So the first 6 maps on here are based in Germany, Russia and America. Nuketown being the most likely map to come back. This has actually been leaked by a high-end leaker, I say high-end, with a lot of history, and we cannot ignore his feedback on Twitter. He has said that Nuketown, as well as some other popular maps, are going to be returning. In there is also Fringe. This map was the outright winner when it comes to Black Ops 3, very easily modified to work within a Black Ops Cold War era. We've got Grind, where, of course, in the 1980s, where skateboarding was made most popular. You've got Radiation, a map that was partly featured in the Blackout map. Fantastic. Also, the very first map to include a movable door. We know Black Ops Cold War is based in East Berlin, aka the Berlin Wall. I've paused the trailer here. You can quite clearly see this is the Berlin Wall with a dead zone down the middle. This is from Black Ops 1, a great map to return. Berlin Wall was one of the first maps to include something so unique as a dead zone right through the middle of the map. Such a unique way to play the game. In the late 80s, the Berlin Wall actually came down. This game is set in the 80s. There's a very high chance that we're going to see a modernized version of this map. And lastly, in the top left corner, we have Corrosion. This is from World at War, and that was a prequel to Black Ops. So all these maps are tied in together, and Corrosion was one of the most popular maps from that decade-old game known as World at War, based around a sawmill. This should definitely return in some form, whether it be in the Blackout/Warzone or inside a multiplayer map. Right, so since this morning's trailer, we have confirmation that the campaign is taking place in Vietnam. A really great map from the past from Black Ops 1 is Cracked. Located in the center of downtown, there's a huge pile up in the center. Likely this map is going to have a clearing, a revamp and a reskin. Look forward to Cracked. If you've not played it, it is a fast-paced map with a very unique feature. Of course, Slums, there's not a lot to say. Panama being the Central America, there's a very high chance that Slums will be returning. This map has never had a reskin. It has appeared in multiple Call of Duties, but it's never had the reskin we need. The Black Ops 4 version was set in 2046. So let's rewind time a bit, maybe it'll look a bit different in the 80s. Dome used to be the smallest map in Call of Duty history, only surpassed by, of course, Shipment. This map based in Germany has to come back. The campaign being based in Berlin means there's a high chance this map could return in a reskin. 50 years later, I really look forward to that one. And down the bottom there we have Icebreaker. This is based in the Arctic Circle, slap bang in the middle of the Cold War. This map will definitely come back. It is a pub stomping dream for anyone with an AR or a sniper rifle. Look forward to that map with a nice reskin. In the centre we've got Arsenal. We know this came back with a vengeance known as Arsenal Sandstorm, quite possibly the most hated map in COD history. That actually was removed from playlists due to the very negative feedback that received. It's of course loved by the pro players, and the company Daesla, is that how you pronounce it? Their robotics company, imagine that in the 80s, that has such potential, so many fun things they could do across the map. I really hope they bring back this classic 3-line design and really mix up that air vent, come on. And lastly we have Villa, based in Cuba. This map of course is a huge mansion with much potential in the 1980s. The original map, based in the 60s, could easily be redone up. They've got plenty of chances to show off this 80s theme in this map. Very likely to have a revamp, never been done before, but was extremely popular in Black Ops 1. Next up, 2 leaked maps, very likely to come back. We have Jungle, based in Vietnam. We know the campaign is based there. And we've got Summit, based in Russia of course, and of course really heavily featured in the reveal trailer for Black Ops Cold War. Did you know this will be the 6th version of the map available for us to play? It's been in Black Ops 1, 3, 4 and the mobile version, but also in Black Ops 2 known as Uplink. This will be the 6th time this map has come back. They must love it. Of course we love it. I'm not complaining, but it's coming back yet again. 2 maps you may not have heard of, Grid and Upheaval. Upheaval based in East Berlin. This was a fantastic map from the original World at War. This map is so small, it's a really small town, really popular. That map has to be remade. It's never been brought back before. I would love it for them to come back with this. And then we have Grid, based in Ukraine, very close to where they set Summit. This, of course, again, a huge popular map, a staple for Black Ops 1. Anything from Black Ops 1 has more priority and more likely to return based on the fact it's a prequel to Black Ops Cold War. And next, of course, we have Hijacked. This, of course, came back with Skyjacked, so there's actually 2 versions of this and a 3rd version in the Blackout map. Very likely to return, whether it be within the Warzone version or in a multiplayer. This has to come back. It's based in international waters. They can place it wherever they feel. And arguably the best new map from Black Ops 4, Contraband. This had 2 versions in the previous release of Black Ops. Will it appear in Black Ops Cold War? I'm putting money on it being in the Warzone map. Contraband set in the 80s, I would love to see it. Now we're in the final 6 maps. Please feel free to use the comment section down below if you feel any of these maps do or do not deserve to be in this list. I really want to hear from you. We're going to start with Raid, aka Empire. Raid and Empire, similar maps, just a reskin of each other. Also appeared, of course, in the north of the Blackout map. This is a very complex building, very high potential to be remixed, ready for Black Ops Cold War. I look forward to this one. Next up we have Hangar 18. This map being based in Black Ops 1 with the original Blackbird right in the center. Very unique map. This was a DLC map that came very late in its lifespan. I really rate this map and I really believe this one's going to be returning too. Up the top we have Array. This map of course featured in Blackout. Only just a small amount of it did, just that main satellite building. But the whole map as a whole is fantastic. Lots of cars, snow, lots of buildings to snipe from. Very cool map. That should definitely be returning. Down the bottom there we have WMD while keeping in the snow theme. This map has been back many times. I don't need to explain it to you. This of course is based in Russia. Snow everywhere. I'll be very surprised if this did not make its way back into the new franchise. Militia, another great new map introduced in Black Ops 4. These are based in the center of America. This has been such a popular map. I'm very surprised it didn't get the whole remix or weather change version. This is a very high chance of returning as well. And Dead Center, one that has been confirmed by our famous leaker, Firing Range. Yes, this will actually be its 6th reimagination. Black Ops 1, 3, 4, the mobile version, Blackout, that's 7 actually, and Cold War, and don't forget Studio. That was a reskin back in Black Ops 2. So there's actually 7 different versions of Firing Range. I'm super excited they're bringing it back. It's still my favourite map in the game. I love the size, the streaks go off, you've got loads of strategies, 3-lane map, perfect. Probably better in my opinion than Nuketown, but I want to know your opinion down in the comments below. Of course, there's 176 maps. It's very difficult to pick and choose the best out of the bunch, but I would love to know your opinion. What have I missed? What am I going to read in the comments and go, oh my god, why didn't I include that? I should have thought of that. So, I hope you enjoyed today's trailer. On the 9th of September, don't forget, we actually get a full multiplayer reveal, which may make this video completely null and void. I look forward to that. So, if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. My name is Gare. I really hope you can subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.